Shipmaster versus Decimus. Fuck. P2w. Why has it saved it as P2w a boo? Is that from the 2v2 tournament? Decimus versus Shipmaster. Just check that that's updated, guys, before we start casting this. Yep, 0-0 Shipmaster vs Desi. Alright guys, here we go. Semi-finals time. P2w versus Arenti. P2w did lose a game, I believe, to hard time earlier on. I don't believe Arenti has lost yet. And neither has Ma. And Ma has reached the finals. So if Arenti can 2-0 here, we will have 2 undefeated opponents in the finals. But P2w is no pushover. Arenti going to be rocking the Shipmaster.
We should start producing power. Mini base complete.
Alright, 2 minis picked up for Arenti. Good gathering from both players here. Sticking to their own side of the map, picking up their own resources, nothing too crazy out of the ordinary happening. Rather see him put a watchtower up to get that rather than just have your grunt stood there. Could be picking up this or anything really. P2w going to be working on the first power node. Going to give him a big power boost. This is a very early node. The opponent's still gathering all of his resources, where P2w has picked up all of his in the middle.
Power extractor constructed. Front squad ready.
Second power node now being picked up for P2w. Just needs the second gen up, and the second gen is going down on the back mini base.
Mini base complete. Upgrade researched.
A double gen on the main for Arenti. Nothing built on that back mini base yet. Not node striding it this time. No, oh, he does have cloak on this one. He just went straight up and just picked that one up instead. Got the cloak at this side. Still on their way, but P2w is, I mean, technically going to be ahead on nodes. He will take this one back. Most likely. Oh, he missed out on this one. Arenti sneaks in with the cloaked grunt to take it away from him. So it's literally going to be 4 power nodes to 1. This is going to boost both players' leader points. Every time you take a node, you do get a little bit towards that.
We will still win.
Yeah, it has been picked up. Arenti can now go tech 2. He queues that up. P2w looks like he took grunt mine. 16 grunts with mine, so he's slightly behind on tech 2, but not too far behind. Especially if he can take some of these nodes back, kill some units, he'll be in a good spot. There's the raid camp coming up on the main base as he hits tech 2. Some early ranger numbers going to be coming out for him. P2w going to be doing the exact same. Raid camp goes down as he hits tech 2. Just so you can get those early rangers out. And then you put second raid camp down once it's built. There you have it, look, second raid camp down. But we also have a raid camp on the mini from Arenti, so it's going to be a triple racks from him. Raid camp on the mini base, and we're going to get a third one probably from P2w, so it's just a couple of seconds behind. Nothing too major. Oh, I didn't put it down. But Arenti is doing a good job on these power nodes with these clerk grunts.
Augmented harvester upgrade complete.
Our play is pretty similar on grunt population right now.
Taking fire from enemy infantry. Do you have infantry targets for us? We have been engaged by ground troops. Foundry constructed. Front squad ready.
A lot of grunt mines going down there, with Rangers pushing up as well. Killing a lot of units. Should be able to take a couple of nodes back.
We're being attacked by
Oh, Reaver coming out. Oh, beam coming down on the middle of the army. He's going to split out with that though, hopefully. There we go. There's no units to follow up. They're coming around the back now. Counter beam from the Desi player. Oh, killing a lot of Rangers there. There's a lot of red bar Rangers. Marauder coming out now.
is ready to serve. Infantry level 1 researched. Rangers here, ready to take on enemy troops.
Still really weak Rangers here. Could easily take them out. Then the population would probably be in his favor. Got Reaver pushing up, Marauder pushing up. One of them is going to fall. Still has all the power nodes as well. Tickling the Reaver as they're running away.
Under fire from ground troops.
The 4th point Spirit Support is going to come in before 5th point Decimus drop. And they're going to be the two key deciding factors. Here we get a big siphon on the army. A huge vortex on all of the Rangers there. But his army's a bit stood back. But the Spirit Support is going to be coming down as well. There is Boundless Siphon. That should be on that point also. 61 population for Arenti versus 38. Where is P2w's army? It's like split all over the place.
Our allies are in danger. Front squad under assault from enemy troops.
P2w are just getting run back now. P2w has been pushed all the way back to his main base. He's down on population by half as well. Arenti a full 80 pop right now. Can decide to pick up an Expo. Almost has the money for it. He's going to be picking that up. Wanted to get the army out first. The node is going to get denied. But Marauder's going to get picked off as a trade.
I'm being harassed by enemy vehicles. Marauder prepped and ready. You cannot escape our sight.
Another Marauder gets picked off. P2w not looking so good right now. You can't afford these trades. Arenti has every node, the full map. Not really a lot he can do pin back like this. Arenti's just going to outscale.
I'm taking fire from enemy troops.
Bet 2 Hunter does go down. The Ranger's going to jump away, but it still might die. There's a lot of red bars here. Should be playing for the Desi drop. A beam going to come down as everything's running away. he's going to lose everything. He's got to split into the army, which is going to lose that anyway. 30 population versus 64. Counter beam coming down, but Arenti's in a much open space to be able to split out of it, even though he's not actually splitting. He just wants to lose the units, I guess. But better trade for him because he already has more units. Bigger army, bigger economy.
What are your orders? Harvester constructed.
There's a vortex as well, but there's no units to follow up. Like, you're using leader powers when there's just nothing to actually kill what's there. Here comes another spirit support as well to add more insult to injury here. And it looks like P2w is going to resign that one out. Arenti with the clean Shipmaster going to be winning game number 1. Next map going to be going down on Frontier. P2w already knows what leader he's going to be choosing. He has locked in. Finds himself 1-0 down. What's happening, Arenti? Alright, Arenti had to pee. Bringing out the Kinano again. Against Atriox. It's gonna be tough. Alright. Alright, the rematch. Alright, chopper opener for P2w. Might get aggressive. There's a rally point in the middle for Arenti. He's opening double marine. Might be sending everything to the middle here. I don't like this for P2w. I don't like that he's left a grunt behind. He doesn't win this engagement. Yeah, look, he's just gonna run away. There's two marines there. He was hoping to get a 2v1. Third marine on the way. Chopper's on the way, but he really should have brought the third grunt. He's wasting pickup time now. Ram gonna go in. That's the ram early, so you get it back faster. He's trying to wiggle. There goes the ram. Gonna get two marines with that ram. Another marine on the way. Gonna lose a grunt, but 100 blue for 150 for the marine. And looks like he did take heat of battle. Got the triple harvester. The opener from both players here. Another chopper on the way now. The base in the middle hasn't been picked up for Arenti. And Arenti now getting aggressive and getting onto P2w's side of the map. He's going to be stealing the power away from him. P2w going to be picking up the power on the right and the left though. But this isn't normally what happens, Banish versus UNSC. Normally Banish get the two middle powers and UNSC will probably get one or two of the side ones if they're lucky.
I'm getting hit by enemy troops. Harvester constructed.
Our players took a middle minute. We got the War Council coming up on the middle actually. Generator just getting upgraded now. He won't be able to upgrade his chosen, build his chosen. Almost loses the chopper. He's going to be able to escape and get away. Chosen is being queued up. Got barracks on the main. Flame is actually going to be coming out. A second barracks on the mini base as well. We need something to help him against all the snipers that Arenti is probably going to build. He goes around with a chopper, immediately gets out of that. It's the fastest I've ever seen a chopper get out of a ram like that. More choppers on the way. Chosen's going to come out, but he should lock it in there until the upgrade comes out. Yeah, he's got it locked in there. And this is why you don't build your armory or War Council on the middle mini. 45 population versus 19. Like, this is a really late chosen. A really late chosen. And he has to unlock in front of this army. Has to unlock. He's going to have to take a shot or something and back out. But the hell drop comes out the second he's out. There's no snipers here, obviously, but they're still going to be able to do a lot of damage. The ram's going to be going in. The mine's going to be going off. The chosen going to put in a lot of work on this. Needs a raid camp. Needs some suicide grunts. Killing a lot though. A lot of these units are dying to the chosen. Someone needs to pick up the mini. Arenti's going to steal it from in front of him. But P2w does have the two bat minis. And the chosen coming out actually didn't take a lot of damage. That just shows how strong that leader is.
We're under attack from their infantry.
There is a barracks here. The chopper's going to run into a sniper. That's going to be a good pick for them. The chosen gets full shields back. Oh, he sent the rams to the flamers by mistake. Oh, he's dead. Looks like P2w is going to come out on top here. Arenti's Kinano not up to scratch. He's got nothing to kill the Chosen. The choppers are a good pick so you can get out some more snipers, but there's more choppers on the way. And the Chosen's just shredding everything else. Arenti is just feeding him units. There we go. Now he started dodging the Chosen shots, but still. Helldrop going to be coming down again, stunning the Chosen. Plasma mines on top. The sniper's going to run into it, and this chopper's here, so sniper dies. Oh, he almost walks into the mines. Now he's used his Helldrop. He's not going to be able to kill that Chosen. There's a lot of grunts here now. It's not going to do anything against the flamers. Except buff against the snipers. The Chosen did lose his shield, but he's going to be running away. Arenti has that mini base. Didn't pick it up. And hopefully looks like Arenti resigned there. P2w scrub. Going to be winning that one. Arenti going to be giving up. Very strange game. Arenti had 45 population, but could not kill a Chosen technically by itself. Here we go. Atriox vs Forge. Arenti going to be doing the same thing he does with Shipmaster more likely, but Forge is a good leader on this map as well. You know, the Arbiter Rift. We saw it in the big $1,000 tournament. Arbiter generally, or shit, picked on Rift every single time. Didn't look like they dropped a game either, but can Arenti pull it off to that standard, and especially against a Forge. Forge's economy is very good.
Augmented harvester upgrade complete.
P2w going to be picking up his mini on the flyby with the Jackrabbit on the way to the power. And it looks like he's going to be doing the same, except sitting nearby for the blue.
Your voice makes me erect.
You're a fan. Well, thank you for the $1 donation, and thank you for the comment. Can upgrade his power extractor, but no, he has not done it yet. Gonna be getting a barracks 5th out of a double barracks out of P2w. Oh man, if we see a Pelican fucking rush, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane.
Augmented extractor upgrade complete.
Arenti picking up that mini base at the back. He did delay it in order to get his second power extractor. He tends to do that a lot. But honestly, the Pelican could work here. It could throw him off. He's not going to have a raid camp up the way he plays until he queues up Tech 2. And he's a good 700 power away from Tech 2. He's getting active camo now, so even further away, he's going to be relying on the nerds. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's happening. The first flamer has queued up on the flag. Arenti. With no scout, doesn't scout. He has one strategy in mind, and he's gonna do it. Claude grunts into Tech 2. Raid camp comes up as he queues up Tech 2. Savitron, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the tournament and the stream. This is the nerd strat going down now. He's about to pick up 5 power nerds at once in spectacular fashion. 8 flamers, 4 marines, 1 jackrabbit versus a double gen and no turrets. No raid camp. He's going to take his gens out. That's all he needs to do. And then the Forge economy will take over from there. Not queuing up Tech 2 yet. Just 3 grunts queued up. Watch this shit fly! Here we go! Over the top. Let's watch Arenti's follow cam. He sees it coming. He goes instantly back to his main base. He's in a rage of panic. He drops mines viciously in front of his base. P2w sees them and splits away from them, but then runs into them anyway. Here comes the raid camp. Early raid camp. The turret coming up at the back. All the grunts go into Cloak. Just focus the gens, because Forge's economy will take over, as long as he takes the gens. He's taking the supply pads though. He's getting Tech 2. Well, he doesn't even need to kill the units, just ignore the units. The grunts aren't going to do a lot of DPS against these flamers, but he's going to try and melt them anyway. I mean, add Pelican again. Just add Pelican again, leave your raid camps up. Oh, that's a good Sui. Oh boy, it might just be shut down. He's not focusing the pads. He's eating the suicide grunts. Not focusing the pads. He's trying to maim the base. What is this shit? Alright, he drops a plasma ball in order to get the healing for his grunts and the base. But P2w, he's not far away from Tech 2 himself. He has done a decent amount of damage. Didn't take the gens. Took an upgraded harvester, and that's about it. That's it, he's going to get 2 harvesters. Arenti has no blue. There's 1 upgraded harvester left. Got a bit of damage to the generators here, but I mean, he's going to slow him down a lot. He's going to slow him down a lot as P2w gets into Tech 2 and gets his expo. But Arenti survives. He's going to live another day. Could have been so much more damaging from P2w score, but the focus fire was all off. Squad reserves now coming out for Arenti. He's got the triple raid camp back up. I mean, he's up to 44 population versus 18. Double garage is probably not the best play. I think you just want to stay on infantry with Forge. Especially on Rift in this matchup. A triple garage. Forge Hog's out as well. Around on the way. Obviously, he's spamming ranges like crazy. If you're playing a Forge, you want to get some hunters. Yeah, we got 2 hunters on the way. Infantry upgrade level 1 as well. Now here is the push from Arenti. Gotta wait for the anvil round, get a good anvil round on some of these grunts, dwindle down the numbers. Try and kill some rangers if you can before the hunters get here.
Leader point earned. Our base is under attack.
A couple of hogs out. That's no detect. Can now focus the rangers, get the ranger numbers down. It's gonna be a waste for him, but the spirit support is here now. Scar bomb? Alright, he scar bombs the wrong area. Here comes the enforcers. Not gonna be great. Oh, the forge are gonna go into the stasis mines, and then he's gonna hit the second one as well. That's gonna kill the forge hog. A lot of units here. The ram's going down. The forge hog does not have defensive aura. He's gonna fall as the two hunters arrive. This base is being upgraded though. He could have done with something else, like some flamers or something. A lot of these hogs getting taken down. There goes the plasma bolt on the base, and it's going to buff the army as well.
Our base is under attack.
Base gets upgraded, but it is red bar. Oh, the stasis man going to be catching 2 more warthogs there. He just doesn't have enough. I don't think he did enough damage on the base. Yeah, I think that's it for P2w. 10 population, no economy. He's going to lose his base. Researching defensive aura. But, I mean, there's 5 hunters here now. That forge hog's just going to die.
Our allies are in trouble. Defensive aura upgrade complete. The enemy has captured our power node.
That's pretty rough for P2w there. There's a shield on the main as well. Like, P2w can't fight this army. He's just going to have to push and deny this expo with what little he has. Smoke going down. Good anvil around this time. Only the forge hog left. Trying to get another base up. Topping to a supply pad on the main.
Garage constructed. Warthog ready. Warthog. Supply pad constructed.
It's only 4 population. This is 22.
Power extractor constructed. Our base is under attack. Supply pad constructed. Our allies are in trouble.
Good scar bomb coming down. He walks back into it as well. Literally just dropped 30 population there, but another enforcer drop coming down. There's a plasma bolt onto the turret. And they'll buff the army.
Our base is under attack.
The garage gets taken down. It's got 1 garage left for production. 7 population. Can't even afford 2 warthogs right now. Healer going to be going down at the back as well, trying to save the gen, but the gen falls anyway. Enforcers have a huge amount of damage, especially with Conduit of Rage.
Supply pad constructed.
Another good anvil round.
Our base is under attack. Turret constructed.
Another Conduit of Rage with the mines going down. Going to be healing the hunters again. A Phantom's coming out now. The Phantoms are on the way as the turrets get shredded. Nothing left in the tank for P2w. Yeah, barracks coming up. A bit too late for that. Forces shredding more and more pads. I mean, it's the final game if P2w loses, so he doesn't want to call it yet, but he walks into stasis mines as well.
War Council constructed.
Good anvil round again. The stuff in the Phantoms now, which the Forge I can't really deal with. It's a good transition to Phantoms. It's going to help him keep the pressure on. Look at the damage it does.
Under attack from enemy troops.
Costly if he loses the Wolverine.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Yeah, the Wolverine's going to die. It's just broke with no units. 9 out of 80 versus 75 out of 100. There's a Stormer from Arenti. The first generator coming back up on the Expo for P2w while his main base gets focused down. It's almost red bar. And we're going to be seeing, by the looks of things, Arenti versus Ma BR007 in the grand finals in a best of 5. On the way, going to be keeping, almost keeping the Phantom alive.
Are being engaged by enemy infantry. Our base is under attack.
Finish it off, a plasma bolt on the main.
Leader power ready.
Forge are going to die.
Got ground troops.
And P2w gonna resign. Arenti is the winner, 2-1. So he has dropped a game this tournament now. Ma has not. So we will not be getting that undefeated finals that we longed for.